Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Valagar Aloevain, back for some more Dungeons & Dragons Online. Alright, so for this video here, our next quest is in Evening Star. We are continuing on with our Druid's Chain. So the next quest is bestowed by Kernel Zay. So we're just going to pick that up there. And the quest entrance is actually right next to us, right here. Now, this quest is probably my favorite one of the chain. And I've probably run this more times than I care to admit. So, first thing we're going to want to do is summon up our hireling. Get our buffs going. Now, like the others of this chain, there's going to be will-o-wisps. There's going to be those plant guys. As well, we're also going to have some wolves and bears as well in this one here. So, the first thing we want to do when we enter is we're just going to head north through our path, and we're going to come across kind of a small group of guys. It's kind of the initial hello, how's it going? So as you can see, having evasion will definitely come in handy here, as they do really like casting spells that are reflex saveable, which does mean take 0 damage on if you have evasion. Now, while you're exploring, keep in mind to use your Q and E functions, as there will be random seed pods strewn throughout the area. And what these are is actually an optional, which will get you actually a fair amount of XP. Alright, so there he goes. So the first thing, ooh, we got a couple of them in here, sweet. So yeah, you'll notice we got these Scourge of the Shiver Peaks there. The event is still going on at this time, so I am able to get them there. I know at the time you guys are watching this, the event will have ended about a month ago. But that just goes to show how many videos I'm recording versus how many I'm uploading. I am having them uploaded one a day, but obviously I'm recording much more and playing a lot more than one a day, as I just truly love this game. There we go. Let's grab our loot here. Hoping for some more keys. Ouch. Alright. So, we're also going to have some dire bears. Lovely. Nice little rem chest. Alright. So over in the corner here, I did see one of those seed musk pods. So these are what you're looking for. And as you see, there are a total of 9 of them. Now, once you've completed and emptied out this room, we do have 2 directions that we can head. So I'm just going to start off to the left here, heading west, and take out these guys here, and then again just continue down this path. Alright, ooh, right, those are the treasures there. So as we're going, keep an eye on these kind of grassy plots. There are a total of, I think, 3 or 4 of them that are actually just a pit. And again, I will point those out as we get to them. Alright, so again, just gonna work our way through. We will also notice we have these kind of vine doors that at this point we can't break through. And basically what they are is once we get to the end and defeat the corruption, then all of them on this side will break. So again, on our way back we will have enemies to fight. Now, kind of a cheaty way is to, of course, use Dimension Door. Doing so, however, will make it so that you can't get all these seed pods. On top of the not being able to get seed pods, you also miss out on your trap bonus and the full breakable bonus there as well. And boy, are we getting some lag. I did pause at a nice time. Alright, another nice treasure chest. Getting no luck on coins there. Alright, so once you get to the end, there will be a corruption node. Now it's breaking that will inevitably break all those barriers. So if you don't want to deal with both them and the guys that you have in the room here, definitely make sure we kill these guys first before going ahead and breaking that seed pod. Well, at least we knocked him down too. There we go. So usually in this room you will also find seeds, but it doesn't look like we got any. So yeah, just go ahead and take down the corrupted node. And again, this is where it's gonna break all those sections out. Well, at least it was a silver this time. So again, you do want to check in these sections for those seed pods. So now that we've done that, we can actually head. Okay, so let's grab the chest and the seed pod. Hopefully we get gold or even a key. No, we've actually gone back down to bronze. Alright. Anyway, from this point we can head north. Now this floor, right here, as you see, is a trap. And you can disable it before people have stepped on it. If someone has stepped on it, it will actually open up into a pit. And at that point, you cannot get the trap, as it's already been set off, and it simply just can't get it. Now you'll notice here, these wolves are just kind of running past. They don't really know what to do, because the floor here is supposed to be open. They're supposed to be able to fall through it. So they're really not sure how to proceed, making it a nice little spot to shoot them from as well. Again, coming in here, nice little seed pod, and there we go. So from here again, we do just want to continue back to the start, to the main room there, where everything gets split off. All the while fighting all these bears. And everything that spawns in here. Alright. Now, once we get back to the center here, we will have one of these barriers break down. Alright, they don't break down until you do both. Sorry about that. So yeah, we'll now head down the eastern path and essentially do the same thing. We gotta make our way to the very end of the path. Then we're gonna break off the corruption node. At which point, we will be able to head back again to the center. So that's why a lot of people tend to just use Dimension Door. It'll take you right back to the start super quickly, avoiding all the extra fighting along the way. But again, fighting is where you get the XP. Plus we're looking for champions for the event there. Alright. As well, we want those seed pods for the bonus XP. Now, the XP that you get from the seed pods, if you'll notice, is a fairly decent amount. On top of that, you'll get the optional for defeating the druids, which again, you need to head down these side paths in order to get one of the druids. So if you do just skip back to the start, you will be missing out on a singular druid, so you don't get the full bonus there. Alright. Nice little ice bear, though sadly he can't get past the other two bears there. And I do say sadly because that means we can't kill him now, and rather we gotta wait until on our way back. And then again, you're going to make your way to the end here, where we will again have a druid protecting the corruption node. So there he goes. And of course, of other enemies in here as well. Alright. So now all that's left is to again start making our way back, dealing with the little extra guys that were added in here. And again, making sure to find these seed pods, which like to hide in their room. Alright, so once we get to this section here, you notice we did get a quick flicker. There will be a trap here. Again, similar to before, disable it to get the bonus, but you got to do so before anyone steps on it, otherwise you will not be able to. Alright, so in this one here, we are going to have again a pile of wolves. As well, we should have a druid there who is kind of looks to be stuck behind the shrines. And like before, if you are standing on this trapped floor, they kind of don't really know how to proceed. They understand that you're there, just not how to get to you, because to them the floor should be broken. Alright, once you defeat all them, you do want to head to the back, as there is a fair amount of breakables. And actually, without doing this room here, you won't be able to get the full breakable bonus. Now, we also have a shrine, which I am going to use. As you can see, I'm quite low on spell points, just for healing. And then we're going to continue making our way back to that main center room to finish off the quest here. I think. Yeah, that got interrupted. Alright. Ooh, and there's a frozen key. Woohoo! Alright, so here's our last seed pod. As you can see, just over 1,000 experience. So it is worth getting them. Especially if you are with a group, it doesn't take any time at all. Alright, and now here we are in the back of the main room. Now you do gotta be careful, as the gate now is down, and there will be 2 dire bears in there. So I'm just going to kind of hug the right wall here. Or left wall, sorry. Killing off these normal madden bears first. Before poking our head to the north to fight these dire bears. So one nice method to kill them is, if you are able to, again, head to this floor. It is a breakaway floor at the corner here. And then just fight them while standing on top. Again, they don't really know how to get to you. Obviously, the range guys, they still have their range. But the melee, like the bears, they're just really not sure how to proceed. Now, another thing to point out with those seed pods, if you haven't found them all yet by this point, there actually might be one snuck around the corner right here. Alright, so for this fight, there are a couple of ways to do it. Now, the method that I typically use is to first fight the druid here. So we're going to just start with that and really lay into him. Just fighting him from the cave here. Now, the reason we want to fight him from the cave is this big old dire mother bear will typically respawn. So it's the den mother. She's a giant dire bear. She will despawn Rubber Band, making it easy to just deal with him by range. Once that's done, head into the room and again start dealing with the add-ons, all the little extra trash mobs. Again, doing the same thing, as even the trash mobs will despawn. So again, just don't focus on the big den mother. Just focus on the trash mobs. Trying to just, again, take them out. Making this end fight just you and the den mother. The guys over here. Alright, so that's all the trash. The next thing I'll do is I'll focus on the corruption nodule. Basically the corruption node. And this will actually break the barrier behind the bear. And spawn in some bears on the side as well. So, like before, I will kill the trash. And as you can see, 3 dire bears behind the big mama. And just like the others, these guys will despawn if you drag them too far. So we're able to get the champion. Ooh, another key. Very nice. Got one last bear to go. So again, it is a little bit cheaty, but it does help fight this end boss. Now for this end boss fight, there is a nice little spot here. If you can aim it right, kind of get her right in that corner, and then just hop up here. You'll notice she is still in melee range and trying to attack, but can't actually hit you. This makes it real easy for a tank or a range type character to just stand here and tank it out. So it's a really, really easy, quite a cheaty method of taking out that den mother and doing so safely. Once the den mother is dead, it's going to spawn a chest here in the center. As well, we'll break that barrier down at the back there. So there we go. Now, at this point, you do want to loot the chest. And we are going to, well, I'm going to grab the bones here. And then we're going to proceed to the north section at the back there, where all those dire bears were coming from. Now, in the back, we will also have a whole bunch of breakables. You do want to grab these first, before talking to the downed druid. Once you talk to them, it's going to do a small speech, and then give you the completion. So again, end fight actually made fairly easy by the rubber band. And here we have 2 end chests. Now the second end chest we actually get if we kill all the druids. So if you haven't killed all the druids, you won't actually get that one. And we got a little docent here, so I'm going to grab that. And yeah, just grab your end loot. Both chests can drop named loot. As you see, we got one from each here. And then it's just a finish out. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Have a good one all.